of the Cumberland River in downtown Nashville, Tennessee. Today we continue on with John Madden Thanksgiving Celebration Weekend, and we have got a good one in store, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Tennessee Titans. On the visitor's sideline, Jaguars head coach Liam Cohen. His guys looking for a second straight victory after coming out on top a week ago. His counterpart on the Titans sideline, that's Brian Callahan. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. Joey Slye, the kicker, stands ready. And off we go from Nashville. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
And we've seen the flashes throughout his 4 years in the league, but he's coming off an injury-riddled season. He only played 10 games. Has to eliminate the costly turnovers at 52 in 4 seasons, and he's hoping the new coach Liam Cohen can unlock his untapped potential, and it has to happen right now.
And that is incomplete. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Here's Lawrence. He'll try and do this himself. Room here to run. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Jaguars first down. A gain of 26 yards. And a Jaguar first down.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the first down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. From the 33, here's 2nd and 4. Now Lawrence to throw. That's complete. It's Brian Thomas. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 22-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Travis Etienne. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road.
Jaguars first down.
And they'll run with Etienne. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
At the 9-yard line.
Brown the motion man right. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. And not a good time for the sack on 2nd and goal, a loss of 6. And now it's 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down.
Cam Little on for the Jaguars field goal. A 23-yard attempt.
And his kick here is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So here are the Titans now for their first drive. Leading them out is their rookie quarterback, the young man out of Miami.
And this is a game for grit, determination, and somehow finding a way not to panic. What a horrible start for them. I mean, they haven't won a game yet. So now, as a quarterback, you're not just talking to your team. You've got to demonstrate to them what they need to do to win. He's got to be the leader by how he plays.
Second and a couple.
Out of bounds at the 34-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup.
The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First down, Titans, gain of 12. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They fake the handoff. Now Ward. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
That's another Titans first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Pollard will take it up the gut. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
First down.
Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They've worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way that they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much longer. And they've established a great balance so far. Running, passing, doing what they want on offense.
Now a second and 10. To throw is Ward. It's caught. Block it. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Throwing now, Ward. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Jags grab it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
We'll give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but that's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
And instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Following the fumble recovery, Lawrence. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now Lawrence. Screenplay. Here's ETN. Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd.
Lawrence on the sneak. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll try the left side with ETN. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The numbers on the ground for ETN last week. 15 carries, 86 yards, and a touchdown.
And that's 10 touchdowns on the season for him on the ground. And remember our meeting with the coaching staff, they did share with us that one of their goals for the year was for him to get in the end zone at least 10 times. And that ramps up into their bigger goal to try and get 20 overall as a team.
He was trying to hit Thomas that time. And that'll make it 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. A short throw there to Strange. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down. The Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. Shifts by at the 15. It'll go as a 42, make it a 43-yard punt. 6 on the return. And it'll be Titan football. The Titans offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. As we take a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns, he is right up there amongst the best in the NFL. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22. The rushing numbers for Pollard last week, 14 carries, 67 yards.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box. Find other ways to move the football. I don't know if you're going to do it through the air or maybe change up how you establish your run game.
Incomplete. He was covered by Travis Hunter.
Here's Ward. And that nearly intercepted. Well, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. What a weekend it has been already around the NFL. We had 3 great games on Thanksgiving, another one Friday in Philadelphia, and it's all part of the NFL salute to the legendary John Madden. This week's slate of games known as the John Madden Thanksgiving Celebration Weekend. And we at EA Sports salute the man we knew as Coach, who brought so much to this great holiday, so many smiles with his love of family, his love of football, and we miss him, no doubt. Gone, but certainly never forgotten, John Madden. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The Jags with the football to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Play action. It's Lawrence. Throw left side complete. That's Thomas. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. In motion left comes Brown. He's got Thomas yet again, complete. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 24-yard line.
A quick throw here out to Brown. First connection there of the afternoon for those 2, and it's good for a 1st down.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Marked that down for a win in the defense's column.
Lawrence will throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Etienne will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. Once more, Etienne, but he will lose yardage here as they knock him back to the 3. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
And now 3rd and goal coming up, the loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
On 3rd and goal, Lawrence. for his running back. It's complete. Touchdown, Jaguars. Travis Etienne, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Jags are able to stretch out their lead. Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield of the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during a game, our cameras find them looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. He had something specific in mind, and he went to it, and it worked well.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows to 10-0. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. Play action, Ward. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. From the 31, here's 2nd and 5.
Calvin Ridley. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 31-yard line.
Play clock down to 0, and that's going to be a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
So the delay of game penalty moves it back 5. That makes it 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Ward. That's complete to Traylon Burks. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7.
Ward.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's going to be ridden out of bounds down inside the 25.
The Titans, first down.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you take runs like that each and every time, don't you?
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. The Titans on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. It's a quarterback sneak. And he will have a Titans first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
To throw, here's Ward. That's to the tight end, Helm. So the completion good for just 3. And it's 2nd down.
He's out of bounds at the 10-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing is Ward. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
3rd down and 7.
Now Ward. Now he'll tuck this and run. And it's caught. And the Titans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's another Titans first down. 1st and goal.
And in a lot of ways,
line.
that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Pollard will take this into the end zone for a Titans touchdown. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7.
Titans 7.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. Here's Lawrence to throw. Looking long for Thomas. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Amari Hooker. And the Titans are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Tennessee offense set to go again.
This offense, thankful, I'm sure, to have the football back, but also, Charles, after a long drive of their own, they've got to be a little weary.
Yeah, I would agree with that, and what you have to do to combat it, try and get fresh legs in where you can, especially to skill positions. And then for the offensive line, instead of attacking, maybe slow the tempo down a little bit, let them catch their breath.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 36-yard line.
They go play action with Ward.
Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
I think a lot of time when we see a sack, you say, well, you blame it on the offensive line, the quarterback, but here, maybe you just tip your hat to the defender. What a play.
Yeah, and I think sometimes they just get a sense of the play before the ball's even snapped. Kind of like a sprinter anticipating the gun in a race. They're off, and guess what? The quarterback's down.
So on now is Johnny Hecker to punt this one away.
For the Titans.
So just a 3-yard return following a punt of 45.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The Jaguars getting set to go.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 57 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score.
47-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Lawrence.
And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Now a 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the Titans' 45-yard line.
Lawrence.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Brown. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though.
And the pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback.
Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively.
It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Out of the gun, a give to Pollard. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
And the Titans, first down.
Operating from the gun. Moore. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. They'll come up now 3rd and 9.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 9.
From the gun, Ward. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete. Following the play here, now we've got an injury. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
Here's Johnny Hacker now, as he's on to punt for Tennessee. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. That's taken on the 25. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And leading 10-7, they may just want to get this to the locker room. They'll try and set up the screen to ETN. Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Out come the Titans now. They'll have it first on offense to start the 3rd.
This is a game, Charles, it's been fairly starved for offense. Really not much in that first half. We'll see if they can get something going here as we look toward the 3rd quarter.
And not just a chance to finally get a little more offense going, but to erase that small deficit they currently trail by. I think they'd send a pretty powerful message to the opposite sideline if they drive it right down the field coming out of the half.
4 yards on the
2nd down and 6 now.
2nd and 6.
From the shotgun, it's Ward.
This one caught by Ridley. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st.
That's good.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone, and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Titans first down.
Play action. It's Ward.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
Working out of the gun here, Ward. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one, weren't able to do so.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. They'll wind up losing a couple yards here on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Johnny Hecker now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. This is fielded at the 27. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. Here comes the Jags offense now. Time for their first possession of half number 2. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And he ran right through one tackle as he fights forward for a gain of 7.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 3.
Lawrence running right on the option. And he stopped immediately there. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here.
The tight end in motion right.
They'll run with Etienne.
And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the 1st. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
That's good for a Jaguars 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
And now they'll throw it with Lawrence.
And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle, and frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play-action fake.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Lawrence. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the 1st down marker is here on 3rd.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
The touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And this will do the job nicely, as that'll be out of bounds just inside the 10-yard line. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive.
They fake the handoff. Now Ward.
And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line.
Devon Hamilton in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
And the Titans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
They run straight ahead here with Pollard.
And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. From the 25, here's a 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
To throw is Ward. Now he's going to step up and run.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
Titans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
A quick throw out to Lockett.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
1st down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
And they just did not get the snap away in time.
Delay of game, offense.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. First and 15 following the delay of game.
Ward off the play fake. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
Brings up second and 11 at the 43-yard line.
Throwing now, Ward. Over the middle, into the hands of Burks.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Trying to run forward, Pollard.
And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26.
56 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
First and 10 at the
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line.
Antonio Johnson, a nice tackle there behind the line of scrimmage.
After seeing that, maybe time to go back to some downfield throws here.
Yeah, anything. Change it up because the teams that win, the best teams, they're the ones that make adjustments. Doesn't mean you can't come back to what you thought you could get done. Sometimes when you open things up a little bit, you can get back to what you wanted to do before.
Hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. 3rd and 9 here. Here's Ward.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, one of the linebackers has got it.
And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that sixth sense, doesn't he?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the amount you have, make sure the ball's gone. Didn't happen in this case.
They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
A short throw there to Strange.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. So the scoring dried up here in the third. Nothing that quarter for either side. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Nashville. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter.
Running out of the gun with ETN.
And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. The Jaguars on 3rd down. Not quite 50%. 4 for 9. This will be 3rd and 5.
Now Lawrence. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
Here's Logan Cook now as he's on to punt for Jacksonville. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth quarter lead.
Ward now throwing to start the drive. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches.
Pollard gets it off the option.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Titans, first down. 1st and 10 at the 34.
Here's Pollard again. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43.
66 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
They'll run left with Pollard. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
And here's a give to Spears.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory.
He's across midfield to the
A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Moore.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Here's Johnny Hekker now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And well done here. That one will kick out of bounds at about the 8-yard line.
The Jaguars offense and Travis Etienne set to take over once again. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. They go play action now. Lawrence got his man. It's the tight end Strange with it.
And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
First down. It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Jacksonville.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football and be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
Now, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Another first down there as this one goes for 25.
Yards on the play. That's another Jaguars first down. It's a gain of 20.
Now Lawrence. Screenplay. Here's Etienne.
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
10 more yards. Complete to Travis Etienne. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock. And this is 2nd and less than a yard.
A shotgun snap and a give to Etienne.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
That's another Jaguars first down. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Jaguars.
Lawrence going to fire it out wide, complete.
And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10.
Lawrence now off the bootleg. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. From the 4, it's 2nd and a couple. Back to the ground with Etienne.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3.
Third down.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to swell the lead to 6. And his kick is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. The Titan offense now working their way back onto the field.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he goes down, but not before getting his inside the 25.
Another big play here as they strike for 31.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
It'll be a handoff to Pollard.
And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Second down and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Gonna run again here with Pollard. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run and the pass, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU. Well done.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
They'll run with Pollard.
And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Here now, 2nd and goal. Pollard again. And this time he's in. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Sly on for the extra point.
And now the kick is blocked. But he doesn't get far. They're able to stop him. And after all that, the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
Joey Sly to kick
Well,
off
so much for going into the lead, and let's give a lot of credit to the special teams here on the other side there. They picked up their defense in a big way, didn't they?
They absolutely did. Second half, you think, like you said, you're going to get the lead. So mark this play down. This could definitely be one to remember.
Yeah, I don't know if they schemed it or if someone just gave a great effort to go get it. In any event, that's a big-time play.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But you also have to remember, they did put points on the board.
3 points, 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 8.
Lawrence. That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least, it'll be 4th down.
For the Jaguars.
Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away.
It's a 46-yard punt, 2 on the return, and it'll be Titan football.
The Titans offense and running back Tony Pollard set to go back to work. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, it's all been on display throughout. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's second down.
At the 21-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
To throw, here's Ward. Now he'll tuck this and run.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. He hits his target, Lockett. Now the Titans will use their third and final timeout as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4.
Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. Here's first and 10.
And he gets this one to Ridley complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
Now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. They'll come up first and 10 here. Ward. Again to Calvin Ridley, and he's got it once more. Here comes second down.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 13.
Now Ward.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Brings up third down.
Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as he'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. On third down, it's Pollard. And he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14.
At the 14-yard line.
The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Oh, that one got away from him. Short distance kick missed. No good. Way wide to the right. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the 4th.
Boy, that's 3 points you really expect to have. That's nothing more than a lack of concentration to me because an NFL kicker should make this kick in his sleep.
And now out come the Jags.
And Charles, obviously not time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal range and try to win this thing.
And part of you and I both know the save calls to kneel and just take it into overtime. But it's also very tough to pass up the chance to win it right now as well. But remember, if you do attempt that, it's got to be a big play downfield and still leave yourself enough time to get your field goal unit out there and kick for the win.
On second down, ETN once more. And this will be a Jaguars first down as he'll take this up to about the 33-yard line.
And we need overtime to decide this one after 4 quarters of play. We're all even. The extra session in a moment. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
And here in overtime, a quick reminder, the game no longer ends following an offensive touchdown on the opening drive. Both sides will have the chance to possess the ball unless there's a defensive touchdown. In that case, the game will end right there. So the Jaguars going to get possession of the football first here in this overtime session as the kick is away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Out comes the Jaguar offense now as they get set to take over.
They have fought hard to reach this point. They've got the ball first. Remember, though, even if they score, it would quiet this crowd, but it doesn't end the game. But a chance to put a solid drive together here and at least get 3 and hopefully for them a touchdown.
Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down. Short gain there to start overtime.
Almost a tester play, wasn't it? Wanted to see if the guys on defense were going to fit the gaps the correct way because we're in overtime. So it's not just physical tiredness out there, right? Mentally, are you still doing what you're supposed to do? And they were up to the task on that play.
And certainly fatigue on both sides of the football.
First throw of overtime for Trevor Lawrence. And they find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for a Jaguars first down.
There are a lot of tough routes to try and cover. When you see a runner come out of the backfield and run this angle route, looks like they're going to the flat, and then they put their foot in the ground and cut back sharply inside, not easily covered, and then when they catch it, good momentum built up by them as well.
And able to pick up the first.
The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. We'll play only the one overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on second down. And this one caught by Hunter over the middle.
7 yards there and a first down.
7-yard gain. And the Jaguars first down.
Now Lawrence to throw.
His throw incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Over the middle, he gets it to Hunter.
So a big play in this opening drive of overtime. Now looking at a 3rd and 3.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Lawrence going to throw again. That is caught.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 30.
10 yards. That's another Jaguars first down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Jacksonville.
From the gun, it's Lawrence.
This will be caught once again by Brown.
And this is a touchdown. Now, it's not over yet, but they draw first blood here in this overtime. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. That's now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Titans 13.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
For the Jaguars.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Out come the Titans now.
And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send out the field goal unit and then to not even see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one.
To throw is Ward.
And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down.
Incomplete. It's second down and 10.
Throwing is Ward.
And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack.
A 3-yard loss.
Devin Lloyd
And 13.
Able to take him down. It's a loss of 3.
Well, this has turned into an absolute week to forget for this quarterback. Multiple sacks, pair that with multiple turnovers. As far as he's concerned, if he ever sees this defense again, it'll be way too soon.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Intended for Traylon Burks.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. Now it's 1st and 10 after a costly penalty there on 4th down. Throwing now, Ward. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
It's a loss of 8.
They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback, he's now received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Working out of the gun here, Ward.
This one caught by Ridley. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Here's Ward. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Touchdown, Titans!
Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now and we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces, to see the present making plays and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And that will tie things at 20 all. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it ends with a Tennessee score. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And running with power here.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set here.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
That's good for our Jaguars. First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On 1st down, right back to ETN.
And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory.
143 yards rushing for him now as he is just trying to will his guys to an overtime victory. ETN once more.
And he'll take it shy of the 45 at the 46. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime.
And the Jaguar first down.
Lawrence hit and the ball is free.
But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble.
2nd and short now following the fumble. A give, it's ETN off the option.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That's their second and last timeout here in the overtime session. We'll be back.
3rd and 3. Lawrence will throw. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. A gigantic call there in overtime, but it pays off with a first down. Well, how about this? The very, very rare tie that we just witnessed. Hard to believe.
You don't see it very often. A bonus period of football, yet both teams go home a little bit unsatisfied.
So that's it. No double overtime until the playoffs rolled around, so that means this one ends in a tie.
Yeah, that's ultimately unsatisfying for both teams, the fan bases. Heck, for us,
True.
We came here to see a winner, right?
We did.
Winner and a loser. We didn't get it. We end up with a tie. Everyone walks away. A little bit cranky on this one.
Meh.
Yeah,
MEH, man. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.